Hello, everyone. I wanted to share a bit of my process with you today. I do so enjoy as a hobby making tracks. Mostly, I like to play my acoustic and do cover songs. I have done a couple originals, but I absolutely love the Beatles and 60s music in general. And sometimes the reason that I like them is because they have a certain sound to them. And so creating tracks of old songs and trying to recreate the art of that sound is just something I really enjoy. So I wanted to share with you today my newest one that I covered, which is one of my favorite Beatles songs, definitely my top three, called A Day in the Life. And so I look for the guitar chords online and I run through it a couple times, and I will take my iPhone and I'll go to voice memos, the voice memos app, and I will lay it on my desk and I'll take my acoustic electric, but I won't plug it in, so it'll just be on acoustic setting, and I'll play through the song. I'll play through the song until I like how the just acoustic came out, and then I will airdrop it from my phone to my Mac laptop, and I will put it here in GarageBand. I like to play with the filters, so on this side, let's see if I could show you, when you press, when you first open GarageBand, it'll be blank and it'll ask you what you would like to use. And there's like a picture of, like, I think there's like a keyboard and a microphone. There's 4 squares that come up. I always pick the one that's microphone. And when I'm there, I usually will go to the first one there and pick a sound. Well, what I'll do actually first is I will take the download of the acoustic track that I sent from my iPhone to my laptop as a download, and then I will add that to GarageBand, and I will pick a filter. So the ones that come up for guitar are these here that come up on the left side. So echo strum, natural flat pick, natural stereo, natural strum, sharp chorus. So let me show you. I picked echo strum as my first layer for this track. Let's see. Okay, so I went ahead and I cropped, that's what you see blank here. I cropped some of the beginning sounds that were just like room noise. Okay, and then here we go. Okay, now you see down here there's another track running. So what I did is I duplicated. I just copy and pasted. So I didn't record a different track. I just copy and pasted a new line, but I used a different filter. This time I used natural strum. And I just like to be creative in my own way. Never would I dare try to mess with the masterpiece that is this song. I just like to do my own little artsy creative representation of it because I love it so much. So I like how the track starts out in the original very quiet, and then it like amplifies when the music starts building up. So that's why I chose right there to just add another track. So let's hear that. Okay, so then what I did is I put on my headphones into my Mac, put it on so that I could listen to the track. I do have some mics, but this time, so I have the blue, have these two. I have the blue and the Zeal sound, but I actually didn't use either of those this time. I just used the Mac microphone. So I just sang right into the computer. So I did have the headphones on and I was singing into the computer while I was listening to the track in my ears. So I used I went with a classic vocal, so that's another filter. When you click this add button in here, oh, there's those 4 squares I was talking about before. That's my dog. Sorry. These are the 4 tracks I was talking about, and here's the mic one. So when you do that, okay, so it says audio 8. So you'd pick this, and then here, see, these are the ones you pick. So before I picked acoustic guitar, and there are those. But here is the voice. Here are some filters for the voice. I don't really know what I'm doing with this stuff. Like I don't have any coursework in this. I just like playing around with it because I find it super fun. So I play around with the sounds until I get kind of the vibe that I want to get. So I sang one main melody line using classic vocal. Now that I showed you this, I can delete that out of there. Okay, so I recorded one. I didn't really like it too much. I used classic vocal, but I didn't feel like I hit the pitches exactly how I wanted to. And that's fine because you'll need lots of layers, well, depending on the sound you're going for. I wanted lots of layers for this track. So I kind of left it. I ended up like cutting stuff out as I listened and adding pieces of that recorded vocal track as I saw fit. But I went ahead and recorded it 3 more times. So I had 4 vocal tracks and I used different filters for them. So what I ended up doing was using a natural voice here for the line. And then I used another one with a 60s vocal chorus sound to add a little bit of the sound that John Lennon had in the original track. So you might hear in some parts like that little slight distortion. That's just what I wanted to add because I liked it. So here's what it sounds like with these. Actually, let me show you one first. Let me show you the natural vocal first. I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man. Okay, now I'm gonna add the 60s vocal that I also recorded so you can hear the difference. Great. And though the news was rather sad. So you might not be able to hear it, but it adds a slight difference. So yeah, it adds an ever so subtle change with that 60s vocal chorus. So I continue. Well, I just had to laugh. Okay, let me move forward a little bit because I'm going to show you where I added the other 2 pieces. It's when on the original you hear a bit of like an echo sound. So here we go. All right. Really sure if he was from the House of Lords. I'm going to go back and unmute that so you can hear the difference. Sure if he was from the House of Lords, I'd love to. Okay, I'm gonna move forward and see if I could find another example of that. I just tried to get that vibe from the song. Yeah, let's see. Having read the book, I'd love to turn you on. Okay. Let me take this track off too. I added a little tiny track at the end because I even though the original doesn't really have this harmony part, I just liked it myself. So I went ahead and added that. So let me see if I could find that. That's right there. And it cuts out right there. So it's just a small part that I added just at the end. I just wanted to add that little touch. So anyway, this is a really basic overview of like how I make my tracks. When I did California Dreaming, I then just had extra fun with it, and then I played it and I lip synced to it just to have that clear track, and that's how I created that video. If you want to see that, you can check out my YouTube page here on that song. But you can do that. You can make your track, and then if you want to make a video, you can just use a software like I use iMovie because it's really easy to create videos using iMovie. So you can record your video and put that in iMovie and then add the track and then sync them up. It's not that hard. It just takes a little bit of trial and error, but but it's pretty easy and it's really fun. So I hope that that was helpful, and I look forward to seeing one of your tracks. If you'd like to share, please share a link under the comments here, and I'd love to see how you did yours. Bye-bye for now.